Okay, so I've got 4 cameras. This is my new jumps camera that you didn't get to watch me make. Here is my intro camera. Let's just organize these a little bit. Make them all a little smaller. So there's jumps. This one is the tunnel camera. That's the scariest one. We'll put that there. Smallen these down too. And this one is a camera that I set up just for the ending, so let's smallen that down. And now, if I scrub through this, I'll just activate the intro camera by clicking in it. No, you won't. Okay, there. Let's try that. So there's the intro camera, and we go like that. And then we come into the tunnel camera. Here's the tunnel camera. And we go like that. Then here's the jumps camera. In the jumps camera, we do that. And then finally, here's the ending camera. And in the ending camera, we fall off and look back reproachfully. Or that's what would happen if I had done squash and stretch and animated the ears. So those are going to be my 4 cameras. And right now they are all still cameras. I recommend that for all of you. I recommend still cameras to help people really focus on your animation instead of considering your camera motion. I think that especially for beginning animators, camera motion becomes just a little overwhelming. I know that when you do it, you're like, wow, this camera move looks super cool, but unless it's really thoroughly considered, it does detract from the viewer's ability to watch your animation by itself. So if you're gonna do camera moves, I recommend really, really small camera moves. I do not recommend animating the cameras. If you feel that you have to, and I know that some of you are like, "Pah, my camera animations will be great. What is she talking about?" If you feel that you have to animate the camera, be very subtle with it. Do not go crazy, do not go overboard, just make really small motions. So if I was going to animate my cameras, I would take them one at a time. I'll do the intro camera first. I'm just going to press S and key all of its channels. Cameras are very finicky. Cameras, if you miss a channel, will do all kinds of crazy things like flip over and go haywire. Just bad stuff. So S to set keys on everything. I'm just going to go to the end of this camera sequence, and then we'll push in a little bit on the ball. Just a very slight motion. And you see how already that's creating a lot of overlap. So my animation is going one way, the camera is going another way, and it can be distracting. If you're going to do it, be consistent and do it on every camera, but make sure that your motion is small enough that it doesn't detract from whatever else the viewer is looking at. So since I did one, I have to do them all. Here's my tunnel camera. This one starts at frame 35, so I'll go to frame 35 and press S. Then it goes to frame 60. So here at frame 60, I will press S again, and maybe back at 35, I will go into the Tunnel of Doom. I know it's not actually a Tunnel of Doom, it is way too small to be a Tunnel of Doom, but we'll just go to the beginning of the tunnel, and that'll be that shot. Might actually back that out a little bit so that we get the surprise of the ball coming around the wall. do like surprises sometimes, if they're good ones. Let's try like that. And we'll press S and just set that. Obviously that won't be in this shot. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's very exciting. Here's the jumps camera, which is this one. This one's going to start at 60, so we'll set it here, and then it ends at frame 105. So here at 105, we'll just do a basic simple rotation, maybe a little push in, and again, just really simple animation. You'll note that for all of these, I'm doing 2 keyframes. If you find yourself doing more than 2 keyframes, you might want to consider that you're just trying to do too much with one camera. Break it up, give yourself another camera, give yourself 2 more cameras. Think about other things that you can do to get around doing a ton of keyframing on one camera. The more keyframes you put on a camera, the more likely it is you're going to end up with a roller coaster, and nobody likes a roller coaster camera. And again, here we'll just do a basic push in at the end. Boy, I forgot to animate the tail at the end too. Oh, this is when you find all your mess ups. Okay, so I like all of my cameras. I do recommend against animating them, but if you have to, just try really hard to keep it simple. I know that that is fighting against your instincts, but you can do it, and it's so much better if you do. Good luck. Get your camera set up just how you want. Consider if you want to animate, and if you do, do it very simply. In the next video, I will show you how to sequence your cameras together. So come join me when you're ready.